Wardrobe here for another cheap terrain buy or find or whatever. Do you play Flames of War? I don't care if you do or not. You can use this for anything. 15 mil, and you could probably use these for 28 mil for shorter hedges if you wanted to. This is their D-Day Bocage Country Mission Terrain Pack. So if you're playing, Flames of War, great. You can have some missions and stuff with it. You'll open it up. It's similar to the beach pack and the river pack I opened. But these are interesting. Going to require a little bit of construction. 27 feet of bocage. And they designed the games to be played on a 4 foot by 4 foot table because, the bocage is just a pain in the butt ox. So let's just take a look at what they look like. And then I'll see if I can put one together and see how well it goes together. So here we go, just a minute. All right, well, so this is very thin, just a few pages. The river pack was quite significantly bigger, probably double the size, I'm guessing. So again, how to make terrain, kind of shows it in action, which is pretty cool. Talks a little bit about the effects in the game. So if you're playing Flames of War, great, you got it. If you're not, again, use this as a guide to how, if your rules, like again, I'll just go Fistful of Lead, Bigger Battles, where it's, sandbox. Use this as a guide on how to build the rules or the special actions or plays in Fistful of Lead, Bigger Battles. Or maybe it doesn't cover it well in Blitzkrieg Commander or something, I don't know. Again, a leaked campaign, D-Day battles. So then they got a 4 foot by 4 foot table, brew up, 3, so it looks like 3 missions, Bocage Country and the Meat Grinder. So you can adapt these scenarios with whatever game pack. There's a Beach Assault, campaigns, D-Day books, and this is the one I bought, which I wish I had another one of. I thought about getting 2 of these bocages, but I thought, I don't know if I really need that much bocage, and I wasn't sure if I was going to really like it the way it looks on my table, so we'll take a look. Yeah, some assembly will be required. They come wrapped in these 3 sections with plastic around it. Bocage. That's the thinnest bocage I've ever seen. Anyway, there you go. Looks pretty cool in the camera. Well, it looks good in real life too. But there you go. Let's see. Well, there it is built. It took me a little while because it was all very not stuck together. And this is the long piece, so there's a bunch of these long pieces. That's what these are. And then these are slightly two different sizes with little tabs that you're gonna have to fold over to make them match up. They kind of bent around a lot and all that, so. And it's not quite sitting flat. Whoa, we got to get in the camera there, buddy. So you kind of bent those in a little bit, to kind of keep them folded like that. So let's see what it looks like on the table. So there it is on the table. Put a couple pieces of lichen next to it. It's very tall. That's good. Most of my shrubs are just kind of short. You could also use that as bocage as well. But see, it's much shorter. So that's kind of nice that it's tall like that. There's some troops with this Plastic Soldier Company. And then I think that's a Flames of War tank. So that's cool. Again, to have 27 foot of it, it's going to be pretty cool in a relatively short time. And you'll be able to store them in a banker's box or something like that and not worry about them getting broken. Maybe bending over time, but how many bocage battles are you going to fight? So that's another cool thing about these packs they have, the beach, the river, the bocage, is how often do you fight those? Right? I guess bocage you might use, actually you might use bocage a lot, but to fill up an entire table. So this is designed to fill up a 4 foot table, 4 foot by 4 foot. But it could be enough for a table like this, because especially if you have a village and some hills and other stuff going on. That is a thing, they're not going to bend around hills. So they're not going to do that. But most people don't put hills and stuff on their bocage tables, often. So they come with shorter pieces, these long pieces. I'm happy with them. Get here against the sun. I mean, they look fine. Anyway, that's that. I think that's all I'm going to do with that. I'll just build that one and call it good. And it's not even building them. These other ones, you're going to have to do probably a little gluing if you want. A little white glue, PVA glue in the end so those tabs stay in. And then you make them, those are short so you can make gates for the troops to go through. All right, so that's the Bocage Country. I would, again, cheap terrain if you want to get something quick. Should you build your own? Sure. It would look great if you had that for yourself built out. But, whatever. I don't care. Whatever gets you gaming. That's what I'm about. We'll see you. Thanks. Okay, I couldn't resist. I had to build another piece here. This one went together faster and even has foldable pieces here. So you kind of go, it kind of has this corner here to kind of close it off. And then if you combine it with another one, it'd be wide enough for a tank to go through, or you can use it for this and say it's wide enough for the troops to go through. So they don't have to pay the cost. That is some tall bocage, but if you see some of the trails that the bocage is around, you can see it's kind of already, kind of folds up like that, kind of makes a little wibble wobble. But I think if you push that up in there for a while, it'll stay. I would be maybe even tempted to put them on maybe a popsicle stand or a base. But they were tall. They were like tunnels almost, some of them. So anyway, and these Plastic Soldier Company are a little shorter too than some other 15s. But it definitely depicts what you wanted to depict, and that is you cannot see past those unless you're right up against it and you've dug holes through it. So anyway, very cool. Getting a whole table full of that, man, that'll just be like, holy cow. So awesome stuff. And let's get down here to the soldier's view. Well, oh no, the whole bocage fell down. Oh no, oh no. Or as McMurray says, oh no. So from the soldier's eye, I mean, you won't be able to see that tank over there. Like, oh yeah, there's nothing over there. Oh no. Okay, that's enough of that. Bye.